Welcome back to Football Kings. It's Wednesday and the Champions League surprised us. What? Offline, Annie was telling me about Benfica qualifying. When I was looking at that game, it was 3-2. But now finding out Benfica actually qualified. They're in the playoff stage
It's
of
last kick of the
Champions
game.
League. That's actually crazy.
Immediately after the goal, the referee just blew.
That's crazy.
Just,
That's crazy.
just blew.
We're talking
Oh
about,
my God.
I remember us talking about like if we're going to have a lot of
We said
English
no
teams
chance.
finishing in the top
Yeah,
8.
top 8, 4 of
But
them.
it's 4 English teams that finished in the top 8. Is it 4? Who didn't finish in the top 8?
So Newcastle, they drew PSG.
Newcastle didn't finish in the top 8, so they're out of the top.
And
They're not in the top 8.
Drew said it. Drew said, if they draw, it might be a disadvantage to 2 of them. Drew actually said it yesterday. If they draw, it might take them out of the top 8.
Yeah, PSG and Newcastle are out of the top 8. That's crazy. But we've seen this before. I don't think it means anything. We've seen this before. So top 8 at the end of the 8 games, we have Arsenal. Arsenal won, right? Did they win?
They won Kairat.
They won Kairat. Okay. 3-2.
That's the bad result, if you ask me. They won, but 3-2. You should be having a clean sheet.
We beating Kairat
against Kairat. Kairat at bottom of the table, bottom barrel.
Is this a sign of a dip in form for Arsenal?
They are conceding. They are.
Is this a sign for a dip in form for Arsenal? So
yeah.
Arsenal won, Bayern won, Liverpool won, or third on the Champions League table. Surprising, right? But thankful that we won. Tottenham won.
They won.
They beat Frankfurt. Barcelona won. Chelsea,
they came from behind.
Chelsea won 3-2. You guys came from behind too as well.
Not convincing for my manager.
Yeah, but hey, your manager has gotten how many wins now? Your manager has gotten up to 5 or 6. Is it 5 wins? 5 wins. Okay.
The mistakes were too much.
Rosinho doing his thing. Sporting Lisbon 7th qualifying, and City qualifying. They're the 8th team and they've qualified. And it's not okay. Drew just commented, and it's not. We are happy to be in the last 16, especially when 2 years ago we were in the Europa League and lost to Atalanta. Who gives a fuck, bro? Like who gives a fuck about 2 years ago we lost? Who gives a fuck? Like I don't get it. I don't get any slot. Like how is that relevant to our current form this season?
It's just ridiculous.
How is that relevant?
It's ridiculous.
That's the most ridiculous statement you can ever make. So are you taking a jab at Klopp? What is that? Oh yeah, where 2 years ago we're in Europa. Who gives a fuck? Like, bro, you should be excited that
we should be winning Quaraba.
Yeah, bro, we left in the round of so you cannot talk about how we left in the round of 16 last season.
Exactly.
The season that we won the Premier League, the season that Salah was doing things. We left last season. People have been saying on this live that we've not looked the same way since PSG, which
true, you have not.
It's a fact. We've not looked the same way since PSG.
You've not. Yeah.
So what are we saying? It makes no sense to me. But
what did you tell me? Is it about Benfica? It was only AB that got the Benfica prediction.
Oh yeah, we said Benfica was going to beat Real Madrid.
He backed his boss.
He backed his
boss. He backed his boss. How about Mourinho Kingsley? People always say, "Oh, this
is it experience showing or what?"
No. I look at instances like this in time that Mourinho can get a win that would keep him. See, compare it to Conte. Conte was at home. Napoli were garbage. I'll be honest with you, they were not good at all.
I didn't even watch the game.
They were not good at all. We are not good. I'm just surprised that it's only 3-2 we could beat Napoli, and it's because of my manager or the coach we have, right? But to win at the last minute, last header of the game, to make him stay on goal difference, as at 4 or 5 seconds, they were out of the Champions League. Marseille was in the Champions League, right? He didn't even know. It's not as if Mourinho did not know. They told him, it's like, oh, go and nod. You not told the goalkeeper, go and nod, go. Just leave only 2 people, but everybody go and nod. He didn't know. Imagine. That's a sign. Let's watch out for Benfica. People will say I'm paranoid. Yes. watch out for Benfica, right? Because this kind of turn twist in your season gives you a lift. Yes, they might not win it, but
Damn.
they will get far. I think they can get far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get what
that's
you're saying. Abi said the victory hit so different. I had to order for
an
an
amala.
amala dish. Abi said, Andy Chief, you get too emotional with Chelsea.
No, see. AB,
uh,
no. The thing is, okay, let me even talk about the Chelsea game so I get it off my mind. The thing is, I don't just watch the game as a fan. That's the problem. When I watch game, I watch it as somebody that wants to learn as a coach. And to be honest with you, Kingsley, we won and I'm happy. It's good as we won. We avoid that playoff. But how would my manager at this level of football be using Rich James as a centre back?
but you say
To
Reece James
play Rich
can
James,
work in multiple positions.
it cannot
Center
work. It
back.
cannot. It cannot work in
Has
this
Reece
kind
James
of
not
game
done
at
this
this
before?
level.
Maresca.
It cannot. Why I say
Maresca
it
has
cannot
tried
work?
it before.
It cannot. It didn't even really work when Maresca tried it.
I did try it
Rich
against
James,
Liverpool.
Rich James as centre back with Gusto beside him.
He tried it
I
against
just
Liverpool and it worked.
It was not going to work today, Kingsley. It's different. The game is this is a game where we needed to win by all costs. You cannot be trying things. First half, we looked disjointed. It looked like we didn't know what we were doing. And I was just saying to myself, if you just bring in bring in a second centre back, put Reece James at right back, this problem will be solved. And that's what happened. That was the change in the game. Right? But even apart from that, you still brought in Gittins with Chaluba. I'm like, why do you need Gittins in this game? Why? He brought in Kopama. There was no difference. When Kopama first came in, there was no difference because the root problem was having only Fafana. Because it's a case of where Rasmus Højlund is the only striker, but there's only one centre back that is engaging him. Santos was dropping in to be a centre back. I'm like, this would not work. Do you get the 2 goals they scored us was because Rich James is not a centre back.
Is
I
this
check the
solely on
goals.
Reece
Like,
James?
yeah, it was Rich James's side. I watched the game. Right,
Okay.
those 2 goals. Yeah, it's just at the end of the day, the only thing I'm happy with him is that he makes the changes, and I'll give the heads up to the under 21 coach, the guy that they promoted to be part of his coaching staff, because
Yeah.
I saw him constantly talking. He always wanted, so that guy being in his changing in his backroom staff is good for him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it feels like they were correcting the mistakes quickly. They are trying to correct it. They are seeing the mistake. Oh, this is not working. They are correct. Why are you bringing on Gittins? Chaloba fixed the issue. Rich James, if you see the attack, it started from Rich James, from right back. Rich James to Caicedo, to Palmer, to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro scored. Do you get what I'm? At the end of the day, he took off Gittins. He
Yeah,
took
that's what
off
Drew
Gittins
was
that
saying.
he
You
brought
subbed
in.
on Gittins, you
Because
subbed off
Gittins
Gittins.
was garbage. Kingsley was bad. Gittins was garbage.
Wow, but
There
that's
was
bad
no
for a
point
player. You
having him in the.
sub him on, sub him
Yes.
off.
And this brother has not even played up to. He didn't play up to 20 minutes.
He was subbed
Yes,
off.
he didn't. Yes, because it's a wrong sub. Do you understand? It was a wrong sub. Gittins was not even meant to come on. Say, and our 4 players are tired after 30 minutes. They had done so much running. You can say they were tired, but that's not the root cause. Napoli were not really offering. We lost some legs. I could see that we lost some legs. But that said, do you get what I'm saying? Those 2 goals that Napoli scored was because we only had one recognized centre back. The first one, the guy just chipped the ball and went through. He went through. Rich James was just standing at his normal, was just standing somewhere. The guy went through. The second one, they square played into our box. Rich James wasn't there. It was only Fafana in the middle. Only one person cannot occupy that space. Højlund was free. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm happy that he made that change. You should not be doing that kind of amateur. You should not
So
be
Reece
doing
James
that.
doesn't
That
Reece
kind of
James doesn't position himself well as a centre back. He doesn't understand the movement.
See, Kingsley, in this type of game, look at the context. It's a game that was like a do or die for us. It's so important. Keep the game simple. Don't do any experiment. Don't try things. Center back, let them play as center back. Right back, let them play as right back. Left back. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you don't know if it's going to work. Even the commentator, they said, "Oh, that Rosinho is good. He's good as he made those changes because first half his tactics, he was wrong with his tactics and the lineup he put forward." That's what the commentators were saying. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm happy that at least he has a coaching staff. Yes, and Fafana. No. I understand, but you guys should look at it, and the context is only Fafana there. He's the only recognized center back. The person that is coming beside him to help was Santos and Rich James. They're not doing the work. They are not center backs. That's why he looked so bad. The moment Chaloba came in, it was better. Do you get what I'm saying? At least he's engaging Rasmus Højlund. Fafana is there, Chaloba is there to assist, to help him out.
Yeah.
Do you get? But I'm happy that he used the changes to correct the mistakes, which is good. As a coach, that's what you should do. Recognize that things are not going well. Make those changes quick. Gittins, I saw no reason for Gittins coming on. We didn't need him. In the game, we did not need Gittins. At the end of the day, you took him off. Rightfully so. Because now, it now became a case of Lukaku was there with Rasmus Højlund, engaging those two center backs. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, is it a problem with maybe Fofana being placed as left center back instead of maybe on the right as a right center back? Maybe that could have affected Fofana's performance a bit.
You said, is it what?
Like Fofana's performance, is it because he was playing as a left center back and not a right center back?
Basically, he's the only recognized center back, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. AB saying, which game did I watch? I watched the same game you watch. It's just with different perspective. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching as a fan.
He said you're watching as a fan.
No, I'm not. I'm not watching as a fan, because if I'm watching as a fan, I'll come here excited. Oh, we won. Let's move on. But I'm seeing the mistakes. I'm seeing some amateur stuff. Do you get? He said the first goal we considered could not hold his man. I disagree. I beg to disagree. You can't say he wasn't holding his man, because he's the only recognized center back in the box. Rich James was there, right? The guy chipped the ball through both of them and went through. Are you telling me if Fafana and Chaloba was there, that would happen? It won't happen. Because at the end of the day, Fafana will be towards the right hand side, and probably Chaloba will cover the middle. Fafana was in the middle. Do you get what I'm saying? You can say I'm giving wrong analysis. That's your opinion, but what I watched is not. I won't solely blame Fafana. I would blame that he's the only recognized center back put forward. The second goal, how did we concede the second goal? Should Caicedo be doing the work of a center back? AB is saying, oh, second goal, Caicedo and someone else, not Rich James. Caicedo was in the box trying to save a cross. Caicedo is not a center back. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not a center back. Should he be the one? If the guy, if your 6 or your 4 is coming back to do that job, is there no issue? There's issue. Where was Rich James? I assume Rich James was the other center back. Where was he? The major issue is you can't use Rich James and Fafana and say you are playing Napoli in the Champions League. And I'm happy for Sanchez, because Sanchez even made a crucial save. Could have been 3-3. He made a crucial save. He said, how many times have they forget dribbling and all these things? They dribble players. They dribbled players. Do you get the guy that he did dribble Fafana? Kingsley, go on. I wish you can go and watch the ball. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't watch the Chelsea game.
The first one, he hit it forward, turned his body. But that's what I'm still saying. There's only one person engaging the guy in the box, one recognized center back. Do you get what I'm saying? You have Santos dropping back to assist, or you have Rich James there. It's not really good. Even commentator is even saying that, oh, the way we are set up, we look disorganized. Do you get why has he chosen? It's a statement from the commentator. Why has he chosen to go with only one recognized center back? Is what the commentator is saying. Do you get? And if he knew that it was okay, why did he later on change it and bring in a record two center backs? Because he knows it wasn't working.
So which
Do
was
you
the
get
center
what
back
I'm
he
saying?
brought in?
He brought in Chaloba and moved Rich James back to right back. And that's where the opportunity came from. Because Rich James was the one that now started the attack. Because even with it, he changed Palmer at halftime. It didn't solve the problem. We're still having issues. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not as if I don't like his selection. I don't like that in this type of game, as important as it is, we should not be trying out stuff. That's my only what I wasn't happy. Right? We should not be using Rich James as a center back. Don't do it. Do you
Okay,
get what
me,
I'm
I
saying?
personally did not watch the game, so I can't really like
Napoli were not that
give
good.
speak
They were
speak to
not
what
good.
happened. But
They
I would
were
say
not.
that but I would say that I have
They were
seen Rhys
not.
James as center back. It didn't look too bad to me when I did see it.
Oh, which
But
team did we do it against?
but
Liverpool.
yeah, I've not finished. I've not finished. Liverpool, if I say Liverpool is there a good team. Liverpool is there a good team. But then I guess it might matter. I guess it might matter who you're playing. But at the end of the day, Rhys James did not look too bad when he was used as a center back in the game that I watched him play center back. So I can't really speak to it that much. But anyway, let me read some comments. Um, Drew is saying Andy Hoyland goal doesn't happen if Chaluba was on the pitch. Safety Gamer saying
What
the
I'm
shape was not the
saying.
problem, it was creativity in attack. Rookie saying I want more Havertz and Gyökeres more and more. Arsenal fans are excited. AB saying you don't like Rosinho's selection. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean the entire game was bad, but we are not as
I'm not.
poor
I'm not.
as
I'm not saying no.
against what
You are not
against
getting the
Atalanta.
point. No,
Um,
the point is, don't try. I see what he's trying to do. He did it against us now. We're trying to play out of the back. If you are not sure, just go with the basis. Don't
mhm,
don't try out. Don't experiment. Rich James as center back in this type of game, you are experimenting,
yeah,
right? And it was clear it wasn't working. Do you get what I'm saying? He will learn from it. The good thing I'm happy about is that he was using his subs to correct anything he noticed is not right. So he was using the sub to correct it, which is good
yeah.
of him. We probably were not seeing that for Maresca because Maresca was even the substitutions. I don't know, but yeah. But I'm happy. I'm also happy with the people, especially the under 21 coach, because I saw him talking a lot today, like in the guy's ears a lot of time. He wants to make subs, so that guy being in his coaching staff would help him. You need people like that. Do you get what I'm saying? You need people like
Uh,
that.
Rookie said surprisingly, Eze and Nogard were good today, or maybe they found their level. Yeah. By the way, is the team you're playing is a small team.
Skyrat,
You guys should be beating
Skyrat.
them, Rookie.
Yeah,
I
should be
just have to
beating
I just have
Skyrat.
to say, you should be
Yeah,
beating Kairat. I would think the scoreline that we beat Quarabag
even
should have been for
conceding two
Liverpool,
goals is not
and
good
then you guys should have
against
beaten them like
Skyrat.
6-0.
Yeah,
Because you guys should have
it's
defeated
not
that guy. But
good.
anyways, I'm going to Rookie's comment on what he said about Gyökeres and Havertz
Yeah,
playing together, and Gyökeres will attract, he's a physical machine who can attract players,
we
and
have
then
us play as
Havertz
the 10.
Havertz plays in the midfield. I think it was Havertz the 10
Was
Rookie.
it?
I think
Was
he
it the 10?
was. I know he was in the midfield. I know he was in one of the midfield guys. Possibly the 10. I think maybe possibly 10. But Eze also played. So I don't know if he played as a 10. I didn't watch the Arsenal game as well. I only watched the Liverpool game.
I didn't watch it. No,
Um, Hakariza is saying, I think Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester United fans, it's better when Man City takes the title and not Arsenal. You guys want City to win the title. Why? Um, he also said, I'm happy for Musala. He scored today. Sweet free kick. Yeah, that free kick was actually very good, bro.
oh, he scored a free kick.
Salah scored a free kick. I think that's his first free kick he has scored for us. He
Two
scored
years,
a free kick.
years since last season.
Bro. Like, that free kick was good. The
It's
way
against
Sobosai
Arab.
just rolled the ball, and the
Okay,
way he
they're doing the
placed
same rolling. The
Sobosai
same rolling
just
he did.
Sobosai rolled the ball back just a little bit, and then that left foot
He's done it for Soboslai where he rolled the ball for
rolled the ball, and
Sobos. I
then
remember
Sobosai rolled the ball, and then
for him.
wow,
Maybe they've been practicing. Two
that
of
was
them.
very good. That was very, very
Two of
good.
them have been practicing.
Um, Impressive, guy. That was very impressive. I think Liverpool's performance today was impressive, given the fact that we lost Frimpong today. Hopefully he bounces back soon. I don't know how long he's out in terms of injury. Hopefully he bounces back soon. We use Endo as
Mm.
right back basically, and we use Gravenberch as centre back, which I've been complaining about for a while. That I
Endo
don't
as
like,
right back.
bro. Gravenberch as centre back with Endo as right back.
Is that what you did today?
That was what,
Is your
yeah. No,
position?
we used
Is your
Frimpong,
position?
but then Frimpong got injured, and so we brought in Endo. Like three
Oh,
minutes into the game, we brought in Endo. About three or 4 minutes into the game, we brought in Endo. But I was scared. I was really scared. I was like, I don't know. But I feel like it's going
should
back
be
to something
winning
that you said.
quarterback. Yeah,
We
equality is
have
too
enough
much.
quality to beat
That's what I'm
Quarabag.
saying.
It's
Yeah,
an
you
absolute
don't.
disgrace that we cannot beat
Yes,
Quarabag, and
you
so
don't beat quarterback. You should be
it's
sacked.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But I like the way we won. We won well, convincing win. I think that's something I'm happy about. Really, really happy about. CFC Gamer saying Arsenal, you're next. See, when Kopama came on, we improved in the attack. He gave Joao Pedro those lovely passes. Um, AB saying, I'm
I
more
want him to
assured
be
and
fit
confident when I saw Rhys
sometimes.
James. I would rather Rhys James and not Chaluba or Badiashile, in my opinion.
Rhys
Um,
James should not play right center back. He's not a center back. He's not good at it. To in my opinion, he's not. He's not. Yeah, he should play as a right back or in midfield. Those are his strongest suits. Stop. I don't like when people. Anyways, just my opinion. Anyways, but I don't think he's good as a center back. They should not use him as center back because the thing is, when you use someone like that as center back, you are removing some of the creativity he can offer you going forward. If he's a right back,
okay.
he can give you, and he's the one that started that attack. The second goal, he's the one that started the attack. If you go and watch the game, he's the one. So if he doesn't move, he was in center back throughout the game. Nothing. We just felt disjointed, and but him moving to right back, there's more creativity. He now started going into midfield, carrying the ball. You need people like that up front, right? So that they give. Gusto is not very is not as creative as Rhys James. So
Yeah.
if you are using Gusto as right back, the creativity is not there. They
Mm-hmm.
are different profile. Gusto will give you running power, all those type of things. He's hardworking and all of that. But you see creativity, football intelligence. Rhys James has it. You can't buy that in the market. Do you
That's
get what
true.
I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
I prefer
that's
Rhys
true.
James as a right back or in the midfield.
Okay. Foxy saying put some respect on Jose Mourinho. Foxy, what happened to Newcastle? Why are you guys not in the top eight?
No, they did well. They
FC Gamer, I
tried
told you, I
anyhow.
told you people that you don't want to be playing Chelsea in the knockout football because we are dangerous. Arsenal will learn the hard way. Remember, I said this. We'll beat them 3-1 on Tuesday. Okay. CFC
Oh,
Gamer,
okay.
okay. Um, Drew is saying Kingsley Deserbi is baby Conte in Europe.
He's not done.
Rookie saying we would have won like six today. We dominated. We just got flimsy the second half because we already won. Yeah, okay, I see. Foxy saying Benfica is the
Yeah.
main story of the day. Nothing else comes
Yeah.
close. Jose being disrespected too much these days, this last month, and
Yeah.
he's just humbled a lot, including his ex. So you think Madrid will offer Jose the job
Should not go
after?
there. Should not go there.
Why
The
not?
only the only person I didn't believe
Why
that
why not?
Benfica
Why
could
why
win
not? Why
Real
not offer him
Madrid.
the job?
Should not go back there. That place is not. I saw Abelua today. I watched some of the Benfica Madrid game. I was just like, this is the person they employed as their coach. This is the person they employed as their
They should have
coach.
just kept Xavi Alonso.
Yes, they should
You
have
think
kept
you think
Alonso.
Xavi gets something from this game?
Alonso gets a draw from this game. He does. He won't lose. But is what they want. So yeah, it's fine.
Then I guess they just have
Vinny
to deal
can
with it.
Vinny Vinny can do what he wants now. He's happy. They can all do what they want to do. Two red cards in a game. They started to get red cards now. That's a new thing. Indiscipline.
Wow. Drew is saying Madrid need to sack Abeloa. AB saying I don't think anyone hits the ball as clean as Joao Pedro with both feet. We should just allow the brother to attack the box I'm sure that's why they signed him. Drew saying just because you beat Quarterback, Slot should stay humble and not speak too heavily, bro.
Yeah. I think so too.
Bro,
Think so too.
first thing is we should be beating Quarterback.
Obviously, you should.
Not just beating Quarterback, we should be beating Quarterback
Properly.
at Anfield and we should be beating Quarterback away. No matter what ground we face Quarterback, we should be beating them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I blame Chelsea for not
Based on
listing.
how much money we spent, we cannot beat an Azerbaijan team. That is madness.
Madness, actually.
That is crazy business to me that yesterday's stream I'm
Mm.
doubting that can Liverpool beat Quarterback.
You're always doubting.
The mere fact that I have that doubt shows you that my
Mm.
coach goes back to what Drew said. Shows you that my coach needs to be humble. He needs to humble himself. We've qualified.
Actually, yeah.
We've qualified to the round of 16. Through this, the top 8 goes to the round of 16 automatically. We've qualified to the round of 16. We need to
Mm.
humble ourselves, go into that round of 16, and see if we can get into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, true.
I think that is the most important thing that we should be focusing on for the Champions League. How far can we go beyond the round of 16? Do we know yet? We don't know yet who we are facing. So how far can we
Mm.
go beyond the round of 16 is what Anistot should be concerned about. And the
Concerned
most
about you.
and another thing he needs to be concerned about is how can you get yourself back into the top 4 position of the Premier League.
By
That is also
winning
something he
games.
needs to be concerned about.
He needs to win games.
Brother, you're drawing games that you're
He
supposed to
needs
be
to win
winning.
games.
You're drawing games that you're supposed to be winning. This is a season that you've had horrible losses at home. So where is this coming from? That's crazy. Rookie saying Tottenham is 4th and Madrid out of top 4, out of top 8. What alternate world is this, bro? This new Champions League format is just is shocking.
Yeah, it is.
Gone are the days when teams get an easy group and get to the next
And
stage,
they
have
cruise.
an easy
They cruise.
run, and then maybe
Yeah.
the tough games for them are like maybe quarterfinals, semifinals, and then they get to the final and then they win. Those days are gone. If Madrid
It's
are not
gone.
careful,
Mm.
anyway, let me not say anything.
They'll qualify.
Let me not say
I think they'll
anything. Let me
qualify
not say
for round
anything.
of 16.
But if Madrid are
They'll
not
qualify and
careful,
probably meet us now.
what if
That's
they
the
don't make it
best
to
way
the round
it
of
is.
16? Then what?
Oh, that would be bad, Kingsley. I don't even want to think about it.
Why are you making it feel like the next team that they play cannot give them a tough time? Benfica can give them a tough time. You think another team in the playoff stage cannot give them a tough time?
You're right. You're right. They won't meet Benfica again, anyways. You can't meet. I don't think you can meet a team you've played before. So we'll see. We'll see how the pairings go. I don't know how they'll do it, but
I
I
mean,
just
Madrid they are ninth. They are ninth on the table, right? So they are ninth on the table,
yeah.
followed by Inter,
Mm.
PSG, Newcastle, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Dortmund,
Mm.
Olympiacos, Club Brugge, Galatasaray. Oh no, I think I've passed. Okay, I'm just reading everybody. So I think 9 to
To
9 to
16.
16, right? So I stop at
Mm.
Leverkusen. So the next half will be Dortmund, Olympiacos, Club Brugge, Galatasaray, AS Monaco, Qarabag,
They
Bodo Glimt,
just play
Benfica.
themselves like that. Is it 9 play 17? Is that how it's going to be?
I don't know.
I don't
Is
know.
it is
I
it
don't
meant
know.
to
No
be like
one
that?
knows.
Is it, guys? Let us know in the chat. How is it going to be? Is it going to be a
Mm.
draw? I
I
actually
don't know.
don't. I
I
actually
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Yeah.
What Madrid face a team like Club Brugge? You think Club Brugge will not give them a tough time?
They would. They will give them a top. Club Brugge are a good side. They play good football.
I don't know.
Very attacking.
I
But
don't know about that, but we'll see. Um, Drew said Kingsley, the UCL knockout stage draw is this Friday. So it's going to be
okay.
draw is this Friday. Okay. Rookie said Madueke today, by the way, was so good as well. End product is all he needs. His timing is very poor. His shot making needs a lot of work. Damn, sounds like a lot to do.
Are you
So with Kai
surprised?
Havertz, everything with Kai Havertz, everything
Are
is
you
possible.
put your hands
Um,
up if you are in top 8?
yeah, hands up if you're
Your
in top
hands
8.
hands up, Foxy. Hands up if you are in top 8.
Uh, uh,
Ah, God. Says
Say
Zidane should
who in the top eight can beat can Madrid beat? True, because Madrid can even Liverpool we can even beat Madrid at this point if we
guys,
lock in.
you beat
Eh?
them.
Yeah,
You
if we
already
lucky,
beat
we. Yeah, I know. If we lucky, we beat them home and away and we qualify. CFC game I saying Chelsea fans don't worry. Number 3 will happen in May. Interesting. But you see, Real Madrid potential opponents are Benfica or Bodo Glimt. Ah,
again. Can they play Benfica again? Benfica will remove them. Oh.
if they face Bodo Glimt, ah,
They
they
take
might
them
they
to
might
I
not they might
the
not win
ice
in Bodo
water.
Glimt's house
It's weather.
because that minus degrees, bro.
Oh my god! You know they've
That
had to put that pitch specially to play that game. It's like artificial turf. The pitch they put.
I will not be surprised. How
They
do you even
just
play?
laid it before the game.
I'm sure Bodo
Just
Glimt to
right
be.
some hours
I'm sure
before.
Bodo Glimt to be a place where trees explode because of the cold.
There are no trees in the winter. Only the Christmas trees
You don't
stay
think
out.
trees will explode there? They don't have trees in Bodo Glimt.
No, in cold regions we have trees now, but
Trees don't explode when it gets extremely cold.
no Christmas trees. Christmas trees are stay alive. They don't explode.
Okay. Um,
Um,
say Chelsea need Mamadou Sarr. Say it's obvious Madrid need a rebuild. So glad I'm not in top 8. We don't win the tournament, finishing in the top 8.
Who is saying that?
How? Fox is saying that.
Oh, mine is because he didn't finish in top 8. If he was in top 8 now, we
If we
would
have,
not.
we say raise your hand if you're in the top 8.
That's
Foxy
why I'm
last
just
week
thinking
was saying,
I was just that Kingsley.
I
That
remember, I
I'm
remember Foxy
thinking
saying,
about
if you're
Foxy.
not
I
in
was
the
like,
raise your hand
no,
if you're in top 7. This is the same Foxy saying, I am so glad we're not
imagine.
in the, I'm so glad we're not in the top 8. We'll not even be winning. Foxy! Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
what's that?
Who is Magna Love? Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Oh,
No, it's a comment from let me see.
comments for who?
That's funny, man. That's funny. I actually look like that guy. From Hakari.
Is it
Makariza.
5? No, it's 4 now. SSB is 4 people. Four of the
Say
four
PSG.
of top 8.
Say PSG won't. PSG won it finishing well last season.
Yeah, they,
Foxy, please, man. Are
they,
you coming? Are you actually saying you're going to win the Champions League?
anything is possible.
Here we go, fans, man. Fans will say anything.
Anything is
Fans will
possible.
say anything. So you think Newcastle will win the Champions League?
Yeah, like I can't rule them out. Why would I rule them out? I won't rule them out. Why would I do that? Football is when you get on the pitch, play. Do you get? They can be paired with someone. They play 1-1 in Newcastle's house. They go to the other people's house, play 1-1, and they go to penalties and they qualify. So what are we
I
saying?
know weak stop. Let, let's
What
not
are
go
we
there.
saying? CFC came out
Let's
saying
just
hell
press
no,
pause, bro. Like you
hell no.
guys, you guys have started again. You guys have started again. Like Foxy, so you really think your team will win the Champions League? Please. Man. Let me see. Let's talk about Madrid needing a rebuild. What does that look like for Madrid? If Madrid were going to get a rebuild, which players do you think need to leave? Apart from Vinicius Junior, I know you say that, but which players need to leave, and which type of players do they need to sign? What is needed for the rebuild?
I think they need a proper midfielder. They need at least 2 proper defenders, mature defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they have Carreras is good.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper is still decent. Still good. Keeper is still good, not just decent. And they need a winger. I'll say they need about 4 players.
What of that right back position? You think
Um,
Trent can still go on?
Trent, you can manage Trent if you want. Like if you don't want to blow out your whole budget, you can still manage him. He'll give
This
you
is a
some.
team that have Valverde.
He'll give you something.
They have
Bavati as right back. Is that what you're saying?
no. I'm talking about Valverde. Like Valverde is not supposed to be in the midfield.
Who is, but how old is he?
Valverde, Bellingham, Chouameni, Camavinga. They still need midfielders.
They have players actually. They
You
do.
have Mbappe, you have Vinicius
They
Junior,
do. They do.
you have Mastantuono,
Yeah.
and what no coach can make do with this. You have Trent Alexander-Arnold, which
Decent.
great passer of the
Decent.
ball.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this rebuild. Like who needs to go and who
Mm.
needs to come in?
Chumeni
Bizarre.
is not great. See the penalty he conceded. Yeah, but you can't really blame him. Can't blame him. So I've seen a Caicedo hug Hurricane before, and they got a penalty. So can't blame anyone. Yes, guys, like this stream. If you're on the stream, please like this stream.
Foxy, Foxy said, where did the
What's
current
what's
champions finish in the Champions League table this season?
which champions? Is it
The current
Liverpool he's talking
champions. No,
about?
no, it's PSG talking about. The current champions, where
Okay,
they finish
okay.
in Champions League table this season. They are out of the top eight. They are out of the top eight, right? They finished what? Were they 10th or 11th? They are out of the top eight.
Who is that?
PSG. They are 11th here. PSG they are
Okay.
11th. Yeah, they're out of the top eight. So I mean, I see what you're saying. It doesn't top eight doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Um,
Foxy saying we will play Monaco or Qarabag in playoffs. I think I think
see,
I think Newcastle can beat Monaco or Qarabag. I think so.
Karabakh is a tricky tie, but I
I
think
think
they
they
have
can.
enough.
I think they can. I think they should be. Um Akari is saying Real Madrid need Ederson from Atalanta. Chouameni is shit. Real Madrid need Van der Ven, Ederson from Atalanta, Nico Paz, um, Jacobos, Jacobo centre back from Como. Interesting. That's actually interesting. Actually, I
They
can
need,
understand them. I can
they need
understand them
to sell
needing center
Vinicius Junior.
backs. I
They
can
need to sell
understand them
Vinicius
needing center backs, but then midfielder,
Junior.
strikers, I think they have enough quality.
They do. They have a decent side, yeah.
I think they have enough quality. How is
SS,
it possibly a massive rebuild?
SS, SSV saying, did anyone see Madueke shooting today? He's rubbish. I think Rookie already said it up.
Ah
Decision is
no, Drew.
not touch.
No, Drew is fun. Drew is saying Ash was watching Netflix wish list. Others were watching
My God.
Champions League.
Champions League. That's
Ah,
United.
Drew, why are you
We
coming
Chevy.
for my boy like that?
We Chevy. We Chevy.
Ah
Chevy.
man.
Man, you fans.
No, where's Lucky
Happy
though?
people.
Lucky always comes
No, no,
when it's Premier League match week. You come here and talk about talk about
it's true today.
Manchester United, the players they need to sign, and what the players need to do. Ah, bro, that's
Oh
funny.
my God.
Akari saying Liverpool 4-4 Chelsea 2009, the most thrilling match in my life. Um, Fox is saying Galatasaray useless. They collapsed in this tournament. I mean, they started with some fire. They looked like they were going to go far, but
Yeah.
what did you guys think was going to happen? Yes, they got a win against Liverpool. Okay, and then what?
I expected more from them, actually.
And then what? You want to put
I
the
ex-
whole team on Osimhen's back? Osimhen has to carry the whole team on his head.
oh
Please.
my God.
I knew it was not going to be anything. Yeah, they started. Where's Harvey? You know, Harvey celebrating that they beat. Yeah, they beat
Have you went for the
Liverpool.
game?
Blah blah blah, bro.
Have you went for the game? So
I say Galatasaray will play Juventus or Atletico Madrid. What a nightmare! Damn.
that's not good at all. That's not good. They can get three against. I don't know if they can get three against any of those two. I doubt it.
I think that's going to be tough.
It's a sackable offense. The owners of those clubs, maybe Atletico will not sack Simeone, obviously, but Juventus, yeah,
Say
there's pressure.
Madueke was good, but decision making is not his strong suit. Saka was rested. I love that.
Imagine,
Do you think Arsenal win this Champions League?
imagine Rookie saying
Mm-hmm.
he was good, but decision making. Football is it not 80% decision making?
Like
Or
who you
okay,
pass to,
let me know.
when you
Yes,
pass. Do I
yes,
pass? Or do I give a ground
yes,
pass or make a cross? You're always making decisions.
exactly. Yes. So
So if your
you
decision
can't.
making is poor as a footballer, then you just have technique that is not useful.
It's not useful, right? So
At the end of the day, won't you
I just
value,
think of
like
Gittins.
if you had to rate one, would you take
Mm.
a player that has great IQ decision making but does not have that much tech, or would you have a player that has a lot of technical ability but the decision making is not really there? As a
Are
coach,
you
what would you value?
trying to describe Foden, or what are you trying to do? Called Palmer.
What?
It's
Wait,
called
wait,
Palmer
what?
Techie. It's called Palmer Techie.
No, Kobama is.
I
I
won't
think
really
he
say
is. I think
Techie.
he is.
The major skill
I
Palmer
think
does is
he
to drag
is.
the ball and push it forward. Which other skill does he do?
He has
He's
you
not
know
like Sheki. He's
Kopama
not
is
like
has
Sheki.
skills. He can dribble.
No, he's not
Kopama
like.
can
I mean,
dribble.
most of the
He
dribbles have not
can.
even come off.
No.
Kingsley,
Kopama
compare. Okay,
bro.
in terms
He
of dribbling,
can.
compare him to Doku.
No, but
Sheki.
every dribbler will have their own style at which they
Yes,
dribble.
but
Dribbling doesn't have to
Kopama
look
is
like
when
Doku's
Kopama.
dribbling.
No, Kingsley, look at this. Look at the way I look at Kopama. When
I
he
think he's
dribbles you,
techie.
he's not dribbling you because he's using intelligence to dribble you. It's different. Doku dribbles you because he can dribble you. Sheki will do something because he can do. It's not because Kopama is
So
trying to take you out of the game to pick out a pass, not because he just wants to dribble you most of the time. That's anyway. We say it's techie.
which one would you
Exactly,
take?
exactly. Say Kopama is techie when he feels like. So that's what
I
I'm
think
trying to
Kopama
explain.
is techie, but
Kopama,
okay, but
he,
what would
he
you take?
dribbles
What would
you.
you take?
He, I
Would you
would
take
take
a less
somebody that
would you
has.
take a less techie player that has very good decision making, or will you take a
But when you
player that
say
is very good decision making, very good in
Kingsley,
technical ability,
when
but his decision making is not just there?
But when you say less techie, most techie players end up have good decision making. I feel like it's like an overlap.
When I mean techie, I mean like the person can get the ball to their feet,
Can
good
beat you one
touch,
v one.
can beat you
Can
one
just
v
beat you one
one,
v
can
one.
dribble
Okay, let's
you,
be specific.
can give a good cross.
Good
Um,
cross and can dribble you 1v1.
like the way they
That's
receive the
the thing.
ball, they can receive the ball in really interesting ways to like move. I guess that's this kind of
I
decision
will,
making
pre-
factors
I
into
will,
technical ability in a sense.
is in
But
is
maybe the
there's
output
an
from that
overlap.
player is just because someone like Gittins is not bad technically. Gittins can
What?
Gittins can
Casey,
can
don't
move.
start and Gittins,
That
please.
brother can move on the ball.
I beg you.
Is it the same?
Yes, thank you. AB just said, he said there's a difference between dribbling and trickery. Kopama's own is trickery.
Is it
I don't
trickery
know
or
if that's what
dribbling?
it's trickery. Like Kopama is not dribbling you.
No, let AB explain the difference.
maybe
So
okay.
before we
Explain,
assume,
explain.
explain
But
the
that's what
difference, AB. So before we assume, but
let him explain.
I think
Kopama,
Gittins can get the ball to his feet
Kopama
and
does
can move
not.
the ball, but
I
you
don't
say
look at
Gittins' output
Kopama
is
like
just not there because the
Kopama is
major thing
dribbling you. No,
the major thing we've
he's
complained
trying to
about when
take
it
you
comes to
out.
Doku, the major thing you say we've complained about when it comes to Doku is that maybe
Mm.
Doku was not having as much output, right? But this
Okay,
season he
let me
started
ask you
having
this
output.
question.
The final
Let me ask
pass
you
was
this
there,
question.
the goal
You
scoring.
just said, did you just say Gittins is techie? Is that what you said?
Wait,
Uh,
I'm
State your
saying
case. I don't want us to. We need to put Gittin on trial on Thursday because the way you and him are going together, you need to bring it
I'm
to the
not defending
slaughterhouse.
Gittins, bro. I'm not defending Gittins. That's not
Say
what I'm
what you
saying.
said
That's
again.
not what
What?
I'm saying. Hey, let's relax for a
Thank
bit. I'm not saying
you.
that.
What did you say before we address Avi's comments?
I'm saying that Gittins, when you look
Mm-hmm,
at him technically, he can receive
mm-hmm.
the ball well. He can move with the ball. He can
Try to
try to
do
beat a
what?
man, tries to take a man on.
Kingsley,
At
I
the
would
end of
like
the
to
day,
tell you.
him
I would
tries to
like to
take a
stop
man
you
on in that
there.
moment because no, but wait, let me explain this. Decision
Okay.
making is should I
Mm-hmm.
take the man on, should I make a cross, or should I pass back? To me, that's decision making.
It's part of dribbling. It's part
No,
of
no,
dribbling.
no, no, no. If I give you the ball,
Uh-huh.
should I dribble past
Oh,
this
I see what
player?
you are saying. Should I take him on or
Should
should
I
I
take
pass?
him on, dribble
Or
past this
pick up
player?
a pass?
Do I look up and I've seen the whole picture? Do I give a pass back into the midfield, or do I cross? I'm talking specifically for
Mm,
a winger. That's a
mm.
winger's decision making if it's far wide on the left or on the right. That's what they're
Mm.
deciding to do. Do I cross? I see somebody running. Do I cross into the box, or do I pass back, or do I just dribble past this guy and then cut back? Those are decisions they have to take. So
I would
in that
like to tell
sense,
you that.
wingers are gifted to be able to do all that makes them techie. If you're gifted to be able to
Okay.
dribble past somebody, you have technical ability. So
Mm-hmm.
so what factors more is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so AB is actually maybe okay. AB is actually defending Gittins, saying Gittins tries to use a mixture of dribbling and trickery, but it's more of trickery in my opinion. Gittins does not. Today's game, Gittins had only one take on, successful take on. I've not checked the stats, but from what I was,
I can
because
check the
I
stats.
people like that, I'm watching him. I have people like that. I'm watching him.
Yeah.
Serious. I have my eyes on Gittins. Every
Mm-hmm.
move he makes, I'm on him. Garnacho.
Fair.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think he had a successful take on. His decision making was not the best. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. If you want to take on your man, take them on. Like he doesn't even understand the concept of preparing space. He doesn't prepare space for himself.
Gittins had
As
3 dribbles, but
how many
they
came
were
up?
not they were not successful.
I even counted one for
And he
him. He
had
didn't even
18
count the one
touches, 5 possession
totally the whole
lost.
match.
Wow. In
That-
how many
that's
minutes
that.
he was
How
on?
many minutes? How many? Was he up to 20?
Jamie
Was
Gittins,
bad. It
he
was
played
bad.
like 30 minutes.
It's 30. I'm surprised he was even up to 30. I don't think. Anyways, if they say it's 30, I give them. Gittins doesn't have good decision making. He
Mm-hmm.
feels like he's still trying to understand the game. There's some bases about today. I saw some bases about preparing space for yourself as a winger. You're a winger. Prepare your space. What space? I've never seen Gittins in today's game, and most of the games I've seen, but today's game, sorry, like I've not seen the space you are trying to prepare. What space are you trying to prepare? I see Estavo prepare space. Anyway, Estavo he doesn't even need to prepare space. He will dribble you or he will pass back. If he's decided to dribble you, he will dribble you. But Estavo prepares space. I don't see Gittins prepare space.
Mm.
It just feels like he's always running into congestion. He's running into odd situations.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And he's now picking out the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, Sekins, if you want to understand trickery at the highest level, go and watch Ronaldinho. Hmm?
But I guess
That's
for
good.
me, I see what you guys are saying. I'm also taking it from the point of like, if I had to pick a player, I would pick a player that had very good decision making
That's what you should pick.
over any
Yes.
other thing.
Yes.
Because for you to even be a professional player, there's a certain foundation skill that you already do better than a regular guy that plays
And
football.
and that is
And
why
so
people that's why
that's
people
all
love
I care about.
Fernandez. That's
Hmm?
why people love Fernandez
Bruno
because he has
Fernandez.
this. Not Bruno, even the two Brunos.
Oh,
The one we
Enzo
have,
Fernandez.
Enzo and Bruno,
Yeah.
they have good decision making.
I would just rather decision making.
They
Sometimes
have
I
good
see what
decision
players,
making.
I see what my wingers do.
You will see
I'm
that
like,
Fernandez has
that
has
was
checked
poor.
everywhere. You see him scan, quick
Yeah.
scan. Do you get what I'm saying? He
Like,
says he's not on. He will gradually pull the person towards him a bit, lay it off, and move to receive it. I'm like, this boy is just the
in
decision.
the
And so
is the number one thing. If I'm going to scout a player to come to
decision
any
making
team,
is
I
okay
would score. If I'm scoring out of scoring
because
in order of like priority, I'll put decision making like as number one.
as a coach, it
If not,
takes up
it's just you're not
from
going to
you.
succeed.
Rhys James is excellent in decision making. Kopama has good decision making. Which other Chaluba?
Let me
I
say it
don't.
depends on the player's role. Say to me, I don't care about a defender's decision making. I actually care about a defender's decision making. Let me tell
Ebi,
you, Abby, let me give you an example. Let me give you an
God,
example. Tell me
that's
why. No,
what.
no, 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 guys, listen.
Hey,
Tell me why Van Dijk had a ball coming over the top, and in his mind, the decision in that moment was, let me try and take the touch of the ball that he had no control over, or you block off the striker, the player that is running, the ballman player that is running towards that ball. What was the better decision in that instance?
it's
Even
Ebi,
in
I
defending,
beg
there's
you.
decision making. Even in defending,
You need decision making in
the whole
defense.
idea of do
You
I
do.
pass now or do I pick out the
Mm,
player? Do I pass or do I just clear the ball? Guy,
mm.
I think decision making is important.
It's important for a defender. It might not be as important as other parts of the pitch, but it is important. Do you get? When do I go? When do I
It's
wait?
important.
When do I go? That's what we teach them. When do I go? When do I wait? When do I make the attacker make the decision for me? There are
Yes.
moments where you need to allow the attacker, you dress back a bit, allow the attacker make that decision for you, then you go in. But if you have defenders that just jump into tackle,
Just dive into the
they will
eh,
take you out. Your take it.
bro. No.
Hey,
I think it's
don't make
important. I
it
think
that
it's
big.
important in
It's
different in
important.
any role that you play. But at the end of the day, yeah, I see like midfielders, attackers. In my
Mm,
highlights, there might be more emphasis on decision making, and if you're just a good defender that just gets the job done, then yeah, that's good.
It's a case.
Um,
You are right. You are right. Defenders' decision making matters, especially when you're playing out of the back.
especially when you're playing out of the back, bro.
Yeah. You need somebody that good decision. But I see what AP
Look
is
at
saying in the sense that
Kekes. Look at Kekes. Are you telling me Kekes decision making is good? Kekes.
yeah.
That guy's decision making is poor. Is really, really poor. He doesn't know when he's supposed to give a cross. He doesn't
Mm,
know where. Like he got to a point. He doesn't even know what he's supposed to be doing. Like he's not making good decisions when he receives the
mm,
ball. I feel like anyway, that's just me. My own logic is as a player, you should like look ahead and read the play before you receive that
mm,
ball. You should know what you're trying to do in
mm,
every specific position that you're at, right? If you're inverting as a fullback, you're inverting into the
mm,
midfield. There are certain things that you have to do when you receive the ball in the midfield. If you're going to
mhm,
overlap and go wide, right? There are certain
mm,
decisions that certain decisions you have to take too. So it's at every point in the game and every phase in the game, as a
mm,
player, depending on what role you're playing, you're taking decisions. So it matters.
mm.
That's what I think, though. Say Kings, we beat Barca at the 2012 Champions League because we defended well, not for any decision making.
Was decision making, AB. AB, look at the men we had then. Don't even say that. You talk about John Terry. That was the master of. Are you saying JT? JT had good decision making. Carvalho,
I think to
even
be a defender
Pereira,
that is very good,
Ashley
you still
Cole,
need to have good decision
Ashley Cole.
making.
Do you know how many balls Ashley Cole saved on the line of the goal? If he didn't have good decision making, he would not know he has to be there. Those guys, they had
Rookie. I like this.
decision
I like
making.
this rookie's comment saying decision making is
Yeah.
not the most important thing to become a
No,
professional, but if you want
no.
to be world class, it's important. I
Yeah.
agree.
That's a good point.
I agree.
Is it
That's why I was saying like when
for
you
the
look at players, what would you rate more? Me, I
mm,
will rate decision making more, but then at the end of the day,
mm,
you don't need just decision making to become a professional. That's why I was saying every professional player will have the same baseline foundational skill. So what separates player A from player B?
there
For
be
me,
decision
what would
making
make me pick
is
player A
important.
over player B is
Is
decision making.
important. Yeah.
So that's what I
But
think.
I get AB's point in the sense that as a defender,
Do the job.
decision making, yes, you can still do the job. It's not like
Even if your decision making is
eh,
poor.
you can still survive. But as a midfielder, you can't make it.
Nothing. Yeah.
As a
Okay.
winger, you'll be found out. Do you
Mm.
get what I'm saying? So
Amy saying if you want to understand the importance of defending Kings, please go and study Taribo West at Inter and listen to what Thierry said about Taribo.
I need to go and watch it.
Man,
Terrible.
I
I
need
know
to check.
that
I need to check that
Taribo,
out. I need to check
but
that out. Especially what
Taribo
Thierry
West
said
was
about. Maybe drop some gems, man. Tell us what did
what did he
Thierry
say?
say about Taribo? Give us
Because
some
I
gems
know
before we go check it out.
Henri always has some wisdom.
Mm.
Henri has some wisdom.
Oh
Like
no,
when you
Henri be dropping
there's not
some
like
serious
there's
knowledge.
nothing that comes out of his mouth
Mm-hmm.
that is not word. Let's put it like that.
He said, "Okay, I get
Okay,
you. You guys are confusing a pass with decision making.
it's part of it now.
A pass, as in how?" Drew is saying, Andy, if AB was in charge of Chelsea, that means the Sassi and Koulibaly would be starting center backs. if decision
Okay,
making
okay.
doesn't
AB,
matter.
AB. Let's ask you. Would you be starting Disasi in
Ah,
Chelsea
man,
now?
that's funny.
Disasi can defend, but the decision making
Yeah.
is not. Even the truth is, even Chaloba is. We're not saying, and goes back to Rookie's point.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Rookie, I think Rookie nailed it when he said decision making is not like the most important,
Yeah.
but to elevate your game to the next
You
level, world
kind of need
class elite.
to have it.
You talk about
Yeah.
Chaloba. Do you get what I'm saying? Chaluba is a good defender.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you get
Before you talk about Chaluba, let me read Foxy's comment. Foxy said,
uh,
"You just need pace to be a professional. To be a professional these
is
days. No intelligence on the pitch, no decision making, no control. Look at Elanga, bro.
he's done with this Elanga. He doesn't even
Ah
want
man, the guy is like,
to
yeah,
sport.
Elanga. Nobody see Elanga has been going quiet as one of the
It's
flops,
true.
as one
It's
of the
true.
flop
And it's true.
signings
It's
this
true. It's
season,
summarizing. No intelligence. It's just no control. It just runs.
bro."
Peace.
He say, okay, if you guys are managers, Leon Thuram will never be for France.
Not really. No, not
Will
really.
never
I I will
will
start
never
to
play for
ram.
France.
I'll start to ram.
Say Henry said the toughest defender he ever played against was terrible. Interesting.
Ebo was a good defender. Like same terrible words that we know.
Rookie said Elanga, Jokeres, and Isak. Sweden. Bro,
Sweetie.
those Swedish guys, hmm, they are players that are already red flags for me.
Ah.
If you are a striker and you're from the Portuguese league, red flag.
X. Really.
Sweden, you say you're what? You're Swedish, red flag,
It's
bro. I've been through a
why
lot.
why this
Please
stereotype now?
stay
Why
where
this
you are, man. Stay where you are,
why this
bro.
stereotype?
Stay where you are. Ah man, that's crazy.
But players from the Dutch league. What are players from the Dutch league? They used to have good players. Dutch league used to produce to be like if you see the academies in the Netherlands, really good. They use we're exploring like this the goggles. I forgot what you call it,
VR goggles.
VR for
Mm-hmm.
training. Do you get what I'm saying? And
Now, if I'm joking, I'm
oh,
joking, I'm joking. I'm just
Zlatan,
joking.
respect for the
But
gods,
yeah, but
one of the gods of
these
football.
guys, Elanga, Jokeres, Isak, yeah,
No,
they've not
good
done anything
gods.
yet. Doesn't mean they won't do anything, right? Especially for Isak. But this season, yeah, it's just a sad season. It's just a sad season. Um, say I love Germany number 10s, a lot of talent in Netherlands. Bro, Netherlands, that's another country I want to visit, explore Netherlands and
Really
see what.
good, really good.
You've been to the Netherlands, right?
No, I've never. No,
Okay, 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 okay.
it's Charles that has been to the Netherlands, not me.
Man, I need
But
to get to the
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
I need to just man, it's been nice. It's nice to like some of our team here. They travel to Europe.
Yeah.
Some of the obviously technical
When will you
directors.
play with other leagues in Europe now? Premier League teams and stuff. When will your team play with Premier League teams?
I think the last time I think is in the summer.
Yeah,
They came like them Leicester and Leicester
yeah.
came over here to play, but obviously even in second division, they still dismantled teams, brother. They did.
Foxy saying just before Netherlands had elite talent, Seedorf, Robin, Davis, Bergkamp, Guild,
Man,
etc. Difficult to always produce that level.
they-
Say Magic Mushrooms,
really,
Netherlands, Red Light District, bro. The
true.
Netherlands, bro. I wonder what is illegal there. I have some friends that they but it seems like a lot of things that countries ban here in terms of like, you know, substances, they seem to be legal there. It's quite interesting. Fox is saying they were the positive side of the spectrum. But no, this rookie at Foxy, okay, I think they're talking about something. Say everyone cycles there. Drew, have you been to the Netherlands?
I know there's a lot of cycling there over the Netherlands.
Interesting. But at
There's,
least they
there's
have some really nice architectural stuff too. That is really cool. Some really nice like museums and stuff. So I've heard. But yeah, Final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me will be I'm excited on the course my manager is doing now. Out of the
Mm-hmm.
next 10 games, right? Um, I said he needed to win six, two draws and two losses. Then I
Mm-hmm.
would give him that thumbs up. Do you get?
Yeah.
He's gotten five wins and
Mm-hmm.
one draw out of
Mm-hmm.
6 games. That is good. The road has not been straightforward. Bumpy. Today was bumpy. But the good thing is, I feel like the good thing about him is like he looks like someone that is very much flexible. He's very much flexible. He doesn't care if something is not working. I'm throwing it out. Try something else. That as a young manager, that's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need. You don't need to be stuck on. You need to play at the back or play from the back. Or do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watched an interview from Peter Cech. They asked
Mm-hmm.
him, "What do you think about keepers playing out of the back?" He said,
Yeah.
"To be honest, he said, what is the actual purpose of playing at the back or playing from the back?" He said, "There are some teams that when they do it,
Mm-hmm.
you know that they know what they are doing. But there are some
Yeah.
teams that they just do it and it feels like it's a copy and paste. They don't know what they are doing because they are playing out of the back, and 15 minutes later, the ball is still at the back. Like, what's the use? Give a line breaking pass, put the ball long, try to score. The main aim is for the ball to be in the opposition's half. How do you score a goal when the ball
Mm-hmm.
is in your box? Recycle, recycle, the ball comes back to the same goalkeeper again. Then they start playing out of the back. He said, there are some teams that they do it. You see why they do it and they know what they are doing. They play
Mm-hmm.
out of the back and they play through any press. Those are teams that know what they are doing. Say, but other people just copy when they clearly don't know what they are doing. So I like a manager that is adaptable. At this level, Liam Rosinoff needs to be adaptable. He's
Mm-hmm.
learned from today. He's showing sign that he's learning because like the complaint I had of the Arsenal game, he's not done that again. He threw that out of the door. He knows Sanchez is not that keeper for him. He's not doing it. Good. Issue we had with Maresca was that he was not learning. That was the major. You remember me when I was complaining, Maresca is not
Yeah.
learning, he's not learning. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with the win. We move on, right? So we'll see how it goes. And I hope
Yeah.
Mourinho gets find the Champions League.
If you say, oh yeah, guys, we need to start speaking about Sanchez. Remember when you guys said you couldn't win the league with Sanchez? Said that guy started to look like a beast. Yeah, Sanchez has been making some good
We
saves
tried
though, to be
today.
fair.
Tried today.
Like he's been
Yeah.
looking good. He says he's
Yeah.
adaptable. That's why he started James as centre back.
Don't get me
Drew
started.
is
I beg
saying
you, please.
Rosinho's next step is to drop Cucurella and Neto. Wow, interesting take. Anyway, final thoughts for me.
Mm.
Big win from Liverpool. I'm really excited that we're in the top eight of the table, qualifying, moving on to the round of 16. We don't have that playoff game. I think it's good for us. Let's move on and focus on more Premier League things. We need to pick up more points in the Premier League so we can advance up that table and finish in a good position. I know we're not going to win the league. It's clear. We're nowhere near winning the league, and it is not even possible at this point. So I think our focus should be finishing a good spot and playing proper football. I think that's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. Shout out to AB, Rookie. Rookie's excited about Kai Havertz. So shout out to Rookie, Dhruv, SSB, um, Foxy for joining the live. Shout out to who else came on the live? Who else came on the live? CFC Gamer. Shout out CFC Gamer. Shout out to Hakari. Hakariza, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you guys for joining the live. You guys, if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. Sub up. We're trying to hit 5K before the midway point and 10K before the end of the year. Please like this video. And we're live every single day, 5:30 p.m. CST, 11:30 p.m. BST. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.
Okay, now please reach out to us. Thanks.